You've been in Delhi for so long, in various capacities as minister. You've been in parliament, but state politics is extremely important to you, isn't it? And now
Yeah.
Madhya Pradesh is going to polls. I'd recently interviewed the chief minister, and I had asked him this also because in Madhya Pradesh there's this whole talk that there is Shivraj, there's a Naraz, and there's a Maharaj. So there are factions within the BJP where everybody's sulking.
There
What do
are
you have to say to that?
first of all, there are no factions, and this terminology has been put forward by those who believe in a jhoot, loot, and suit ki sarkar.
सूट की सरकार.
Yeah, they believe in corporatism. They believe in milking money out of the system, and that's what they showed in their 15 months. Imagine this: that if we had had that government through COVID, where there was no management, there was no care about preparing for COVID. If we had had that government today, a Madhya Pradesh that was a Bimaru state in 2003 when the BJP took over, across all levels of index in terms of development, was a complete failure. Today, that very state, from an irrigation potential point of view, has increased its potential 7 times, from 7.5 lakh hectares to 47 lakh hectares. Power production, we used to hear about, bijli nahi hai, lattu mein prakash nahi hai. From 5,600 megawatts to 28,000 megawatts. Potholed roads. You couldn't drive in Madhya Pradesh, and I'm sure you'd experience that as well.
Yeah.
44,000 kilometers of roads, today 5 lakh kilometers of roads, almost 12 times. GDP 11,000 rupees per capita, today 1,40,000 rupees per capita. Doctors in Madhya Pradesh 7,500, today 51,000. Across all parameters of development, Madhya Pradesh has transformed itself under the leadership of the BJP, under Shivraj Singh Chauhan. If you did not have the BJP today, you would not have the development schemes, which they had all scrapped. What did they promise? They said, Congress ka kehna saaf, har kisan ka karza maaf. And Congress, no one less than the Congress president himself, Rahul Gandhi, from every podium, said, अगर 10 दिन के अंदर हमने किसानों का कर्जा माफ नहीं किया, हम मुख्यमंत्री को बदल देंगे. The public waited for 10 days, for 6 months, for 15 months. Not a single kisan ka karza maaf hua. 26 lakh farzi certificates were distributed. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, as soon as he came into government, the byaj of every kisan, 2,300 crores, he put the money directly into the cooperatives. Today, you have a Kisan Samman Nidhi that is run by Prime Minister Modi, where 6,000 rupees is given to every marginal farmer's bank account. 11 crore farmers across the country. To that, the BJP state government has added an additional 6,000 rupees. That means close to about 84 lakh farmers have been added onto that scheme. So 12,000 rupees as opposed to 6,000. Ladli Behna Yojana, 1,000 rupees of empowerment per woman is going into people's accounts today. It is not something that we are promising. It's been happening since June. 1 crore 31 lakh women in our state. Infrastructure development. My area, Gwalior today, I'm building out a 600 crore airport in Gwalior. Prime Minister has approved a 500 crore railway station in Gwalior. An elevated road, Gadkari Sahib is approved, like the ring road in Delhi, 1,400 crores. A water scheme connecting Chambal to Gwalior, which has been the dream of Gwalior, 1,200 crores has been approved. Would this development have happened under a Congress regime?
Are the people buying this argument? Because the polls show that
the belief that this will be made possible, the testament to that is the result that you got in the by-elections, where out of 28 seats held by the Congress lost 19, which means that you had some level of trust and belief that the BJP and its leadership would result in development and progress for this region, which had been ignored in the last 15 months. And I'm confident today that in this election, in November, you will see a very strong re-emergence of a BJP government in Madhya Pradesh.
There are people who feel that, Shivraj ji has been CM for so long. The youth, they don't even know what it is like. The young voters, the first time voters, they were probably 5 or 6 when he became chief minister, and he's been around. So many people who we spoke to said boriyat ho gayi hai. If nothing else, it is that we want to change for no other reason that we've had Shivraj ji for a long time. You want to change. Does that mean that they would want to change even in the BJP or just the chief minister?
No, I don't think that. So you have two kinds of situations when you go into an election. You either have an anti-incumbency, and the best example of an anti-incumbency is what happened in 2003 to the Congress party, where the Congress party was reduced to 37 seats out of 230. That for you is anti-incumbency. Or you have, in the case of many governments, a re-election back into government. I certainly believe that in Madhya Pradesh, it is the latter and not the former. I have toured almost about 22 districts of Madhya Pradesh. And I do not forget about anti-incumbency. I see a pro-incumbency. Our schemes have resulted in actually economic development of people across all strata. Forget about caste, forget about religion, across all strata. And because of that, I see that there is tremendous belief in the BJP. The Congress has had a track record in Madhya Pradesh. You're absolutely right. If in the event it had not had a 15-month government. But people have tried and tested that 15-month government and seen exactly the yawning gap between the promises made and the delivery. And therefore, and 15 months, mind you, is a very, very long time for government. To give you my own example, I've been a minister now for just a little over 2 years. 15 months is a very, very long time for you to be able to perform. And if you had performed, and if Smita Prakash ji had left, you certainly in the by-election should have held on to the seats that were yours prior to Smita Prakash ji leaving. The fact that you could not hold on to your cabinet ministers, you could not hold on to your own MLAs. How many MLAs? 114 MLAs. You could not even hold on to 25 of them. And let me tell you on record here that there was rancor widespread, many more beyond the 25.
Then why is Mr. Kamal Nath so confident of victory?
Everyone is confident. Everyone exudes confidence. I have told you this many times, Smita ji, that when there is a yawning gap between what you perceive to be your reality versus what the reality on the ground is, that to you is a case in point with the Congress party.
See, but Rahul Gandhi recently said he showed confidence about Madhya Pradesh. He said Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh is in the bag. Rajasthan will be kind of a fight. He wasn't saying that we're going to win all 4 states, all 5 states.
I'm not going to get into a debate over what X says or Y says. I'm only saying to you from my side that I have a full 100% confidence that the BJP will form the next government in Madhya Pradesh.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मानक गुप्ता। अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें, और हां, हमें सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो करना ना भूलें ताकि आप देश और दुनिया की कोई खबर मिस ना करें। तो जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए News24।